Javan. Now let's go from an icebreaker to a more advanced speech, which is speech level 1.4. This is called evaluation and feedback. Our next speaker is doing his pathway presentation mastery. The objective of this speech is to learn the foundation. This is a foundational project that is designed to introduce the Toastmasters evaluation process. You will learn about giving, receiving, and applying feedback on any topic. The title of the speech, very intriguing, The New Pandemic. He will have 5 to 7 minutes for the speech, and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Loli. Now, our speaker wants to be a vampire as a kid, maybe even now, so stay away from me, Mr. Speaker. Let's all welcome on the stage Toastmaster Brian Tan. Round of applause.
Yes, since I was a kid, I always wanted to become a vampire. I think it's the essence of them being charming and ageless what really made me want to become a vampire. However, speaking of age, I've always, in all my previous speeches, I've always mentioned my age, that I'm 45, right? But in reality, I'm only 43, right? So like say, for example, Joman, how old are you? 45. No, you're not. You're 43. Okay? Toastmaster Jerry, how old are you?
46.
No, you're not. You're only 44. Governor Noli, how old are you? How young are you?
55.
55? No, you're only 53. So there's a pattern there. I'm reducing everyone's age by 2 years, right? Because the whole world lost 2 years, right? 2 years of our life. And we're actually all 2 years younger. The pandemic happened in 2019, that's why we called it COVID-19, right? And this pandemic wreaked havoc, killed a lot of people, and changed a lot of people's lives. Now this pandemic, no matter how devastating, no matter how damaging it is, we have to take note. That was the old pandemic. Now, I don't know if you're reading the news or watching the television, there's a new pandemic that's coming out. It's not COVID, it's not a flu. It's called blame. It's a pandemic that has been slowly creeping up, and then now it's so apparent. It's called blame. We keep blaming others, we keep blaming situations, we keep blaming our current situation to everything that is happening behind us, right? Where in fact, the only reason why we are not at the place that we want to be is because we keep feeding the person that we don't want to be. We never become the person that we want to be, that we aspire to be, because we keep feeding the person that we don't want to be. Imagine that. We always look for things to blame. My mom didn't teach us how to do speeches, that's why now I'm too shy. I can blame myself for that. Right? Some people might say, I came from an abusive family, that's why now I cannot succeed. We're blaming others. Well, this is not the country where I wanted to be born in, right? We're blaming geography, we're blaming our birth, we're blaming our race, we're blaming everything. But in reality, the only reason for us to move forward is to stop blaming everything and looking towards within ourselves, having an epiphany, and thereby having a turning point in our life. So why do we have to treat this pandemic of blame? Because the symptom of this one, this devastating pandemic, is that it will give us a negative mindset. How many here has heard of the term the power of positive thinking? Right? Well, there is also the power of negative thinking. That if we're going to start thinking negative, everything that is going to be opportunities supposedly for us will all be gone because we'll always be negative. There's this story a few years back in New York of this clinic that made one big mistake. There were two patients. One had a terminal cancer. The other one, very healthy. Both had lumps in their body. A biopsy was done. And the laboratory made a big mistake. They swapped the two results. Eventually, the doctor said, you know what? Congratulations. The tumor that we took out from you is not cancerous. Where in fact, that was the patient that had cancer. The other patient was told that you only have a few weeks to live based on the results. And yet, that patient had a normal biopsy. 5 years later, the hospital found out that they made a mistake. And now they had to recall the patients. And apparently what happened is that the one that was told that he only had a few weeks to live died. And the one that was told that he's okay was still alive and kicking. There's always power in the way we think. So how do we change all of these things from happening? What we need to do is to try to realize that everything that is happening to us does not happen to us. It happens for us. Any problem that you have does not happen to you, it happens for you. Any conflict that happens to you does not happen to you, but actually happens for you. They are opportunities. Opportunities that if we're going to get them and not blame others, would become a path to a turning point. My fellow Toastmasters, there will always be times that we will always be thinking of blaming others. But instead, I would like to suggest this way. If you will be kind to others, people might say, you might have a vested interest. You know what? Be kind anyway. If you're going to build something that you're gonna do for probably you're thinking, that's gonna be my lifelong dream. People can destroy that in a minute. But guess what? Build it in. My friends, there will always be things that will happen to our life. But at the end of the day, without looking at everyone, at the end of the day, it's just gonna be you and your Creator. And you need to treat this pandemic of play. And that is the only way for us to succeed. Thank you to everyone and back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Brian. Again, another round of applause to both our